Okay, when I am not writing, well, I'm doing a lot of other things, but when I'm not doing anything else, like my kids are in bed and I'm taking a minute to relax, I love to knit. And so I thought I'd show some of the projects that I've knitted. These are, here, what I have out, mostly clothes that I've knitted for my kids. Yeah, I mean, if I knit for adults, I usually give it away. I don't knit very much for myself. So these are mostly just baby clothes and stuff. I'll show some of my favorites. This is one of my favorites. A sweater I made for my son. And this is my daughter's, her Blessing Day outfit. And this was actually a pattern that I designed, so it's kind of one of my favorites. And then cute little sweater vests and ballet wraps and skirts. My daughter's a big fan of the leg warmers. This is also one of my favorites because this is a nitty pattern for any of you who like that website, but it has little holes for pigtails. And that I knit while I was in labor with my daughter. I was like pacing like a wild animal and knitting at the same time. It was really bizarre. Yeah, and these are all just favorites. And these, actually, that's a cute sweater. You can't really see it. These socks are something I knit for myself. I don't, like I said, very often knit for myself, and they have holes in the bottom. I've worn them right through, but I love them. And these pants, holy cow, they have been well worn and loved for a while. My son, they're baby sized. He's not like a 5-year-old wearing these, but when he was, 1 or 2, he would wear these every day. Like, he would pick them out and want to wear them. And here we have a washcloth that still gets used and loved. Yeah, and then over here on the couch, I cannot forget some projects that, this is like 1% of the projects that I have abandoned because they are really terrible. Well, some of them I've finished and they are really terrible. This one, okay, this is a bag that is so big that I could get into it and it's not even done. I don't understand what went wrong. There was a gauge issue. This is a tube top mini skirt, not for me. Don't get excited. It was for my daughter. Oh, yeah, that didn't work. And then this is my own pattern, and I actually, it seemed like such a good idea at the time. I have to put it out so you can see it. Sorry, this may be extremely annoying to watch. Oh no, it's tied. Why did I do that? Anyway, it's like a handkerchief. But it's like a headband, like a cold weather handkerchief, or like a headscarf. That's what I'm trying to say. Yeah, and it's terrible. So I'm just going to try this on so you can see. Yeah, and I sold the pattern. It's in, I think, the 2005 Stitch and Bitch calendar. So if you really want some of this, then you should go and find that. It's like one of those pattern a day calendars. Anyway, so I guess the dream was there, but I just didn't really realize how ugly all that was going to be. So, anyway. And I thought just to finish up, I would knit for you just a minute, I know, in case seeing all the knitted goods wasn't fascinating enough. For anybody who knits out there, I knit continental style. That means I hold the yarn in my left hand and I don't drop it between each stitch. It's kind of wrapped around my fingers. I'm not sure if it's high enough that you can actually see it. I'll hold it up. So I think it's much quicker. I like to do it that way. My mom learned from a German lady who lived next door, and this is how they do it in Europe. So that's how she learned, and that's how she taught me. Yeah, I enjoy knitting. I do it while my husband is watching TV at night, or while I'm watching TV at night. I love to watch TV. I think it's good for writers. I think I get a lot of ideas from TV, but I don't like to sit still. I feel like I'm wasting time. So I knit pointless things sometimes. I don't even want to think about my percentage of like failure to successes. And I'm totally a process knitter. Like I do it because I enjoy it. At the end of the day, the cutest thing that I knit is not going to be nearly as cute as something I could get at, sadly, Target. I'm not even just being modest, really. I mean, you have to do it because you love it and because you love having a hand knit garment at the end. But anyway, that's it.